Oh my God. This football club will be the absolute end of me. And I think all of us. Goodness me. Carlton win by 5 points. And if you didn't watch the game, you just look at the score and you think, oh, okay, well, must have been a good game. Must have been a tight one, obviously. But whoever was writing the script, whoever was narrating the movie that was that game, they deserve an Academy Award. That was tough. That was really hard to watch. Like the hole that we put ourselves in at that one point in the second quarter. I know this was just me. I don't know about you guys, but when when they kicked their 7 straight goalless ones, like the slump on the couch for me, it was a death slump. It was like, no, not the Swan, not like this. No, boys, they've done so well this season not to get blown out. And then you start thinking about all the quotes. Cripper only a week ago saying, we'll go down swinging, and the finals talk, and then it all starts coming to you, and you start thinking, you fucking liars, and man, it was inexcusable what they did in that first quarter. It was terrible. And Sydney are not a team that can really score heavily, and that's probably what made it worse, because it was like, it's the Swans that you've let do this to you. And it was chaotic in my mind, in my head, and messages coming through and anger from everyone, and it was just terrible. And then we break the duck. And we finally get the goal. After 7 in a row, we kick 4 in a row and then keep ourselves within striking distance at half time. The issues for me in the first half were the same issues, very similar issues that we've seen in our poor performances this year, and even in our good performances. But the bombing of the entries inside 50. It's going to get spoken about. I mean, they need fixing urgently. And I think it's mental. I think it's mental again. It's just inability at that last moment to just calm down and execute. So there was that. I thought there was a lack of effort in the first quarter. We had 5 tackles. I thought we were beaten all over the place. What didn't happen in the first quarter yesterday, which is what we did happen in the first quarter against the Giants, was that the Giants had the run of the play, but we were getting scoreboard pressure and we were ahead. Whereas the Swans punished us at the contest and they punished us on the scoreboard. I thought in the second quarter we completely got that back on our terms in terms of the contest. And I have a comment here after their 7th goal. I have a comment here that says, 7 in a row, fuck me, I'm dead inside, I'm done with this club. It was a complete give up. We were winning the contested possessions at halftime, 70-58. And then, we enter the third quarter, we're working hard, we just need more polish. We end up kicking 2-1. And, I'm thinking in my head, okay, well, we didn't score a lot in the third quarter. It's very similar to the last 2 games where both third quarters we dominated play, didn't get the scoreboard pressure, limited the opposition to no more than 1 goal. And then, the fourth quarter arrives and it was literally the same situation. And I've written here, this is it. All the lessons, please learn tonight. Because we've been in that situation so many times now, this season alone. The Melbourne game in particular, putting ourselves in that hole to claw ourselves back. And then you want to talk about all the fourth quarters that we've been in, where we've been in winning positions and dominated the contest, but haven't got the scoreboard pressure. But now it's the fourth quarter and we've got to put them away. And I just had this weird sense of confidence, like they can't make another mistake in the same way. Surely they've fucked it up so many times that they can't muck it up tonight. They're going to learn tonight. And to be honest with you, it was a wacky fourth quarter. Mistakes, people falling over, turnovers from us, and then a turnover from them. You know, it was weird. And you know what? It just required a moment. And when the moment arrived, Matty Cottrell was there to take it. What a moment for that young man. He probably didn't have a very good game, if I'm honest. But that showed character to me. You know, massive character. You know, Rocco, bless him. Rocco, you know, talks about, you know, go get the ball, man. You know, get the ball. And, you know, own it. Take it. Absorb it. It's your moment. And, you know, that's really what it was. He willed himself, and there's a little bit of us in him, and that's why we love him, because he's not the flashy guy. He's done it the hard way. He was overlooked. He's a workman. His game style is very workmanlike. You know, he relies on his effort to get the job done, and you know, a blue bagger growing up, and he's probably dreamt of that moment his whole life. So for him to do it and fulfill that prophecy in his head, that's the ultimate. So I'm stoked for him. And you know, the other unusual thing for me was in that fourth quarter, I started seeing like guys emerge. You know, when we talked about the Collingwood game, I've got goosebumps right now. Like when you talk about the Collingwood game, like you see when the going gets tough, you know, Taylor Adams just finds a gear, you know. Penalty, they find a gear. I looked and I was watching Tom De Koning. He was finding a gear. He was like, if you had have told a random person that's the captain of the club, that big boy right there, I wouldn't, and I didn't know the club, I would believe you. He emerged. Like the moment arrived and he just emerged. And, you know, the ground ball gets, the quick hands, the marking. I couldn't believe what I was seeing from him. And, you know, I didn't know if he had that. I mean, I didn't know if he had that in him. I knew he had that in him. I just didn't know if I was going to be seeing it at this stage of his career. So that is a huge tick, guys. That's a huge tick. That's ticker. That's his head. He's there. You know, Walsh willing his way, you know, playing like a captain, dare I say it, you know, Cottrell. And you look at Walsh, Cottrell and De Koning, three of the youngest guys, probably, I think they're I'm pretty sure they'd be the three youngest guys playing last night. They really they led the way in terms of those key moments. And that was phenomenal. And I just hope this is the springboard, not the springboard, because for me, you know, this is where it has to be. You know, it has to be winning. Winning is the number one priority. And to be honest, did we learn much about this team of ours last night? Probably not. This is probably right where we are. You know, we're not good, and then we are good. There's, you know, people talking about it's papering over the cracks. No, it's not. The cracks are fucking clear to see, mate. They're clear to see we've got cracks. So I don't really get that comment, the papering over the cracks, because I mean, it doesn't really take much to understand that we have a lot of cracks in this team that need to be fixed. So what I think it does is it just reinforces what needs to be done in those moments to win games of football. We get a practice run at it, and I couldn't help but feel last night that because we were in that situation again, like surely it becomes familiar, because it's like, oh, okay, I mucked this up in this game, I mucked it up in this game, we mucked it up in that game, let's not do that this time. And I'm hoping that with repetitions in these moments, because we've had 8 games decided by less than 2 goals, I think it is. So I'm hoping with repetitions in these games, that is where the learning will come, and then next year it'll be better. But, you know, I'm happy. I wanted to win. I don't want to be 7 goals down. I really don't enjoy that. But as shit as it was for them to put themselves in that position, you know, the only thing that was going to fix it, literally, the only thing that was going to fix that was for them to win the game. So let's give them credit, because they did. Yeah, those are my feelings You guys on the fan cams, you guys are mental. It was like 12:30 and there was still 200 of you watching last night. I usually try and wait until the numbers dwindle down a bit before I finish up, but thanks to everyone that joined. Yeah, we're in this together. You know, it's it's a funny one. It's a funny season. You know, I'm not even going to entertain finals. I just want to beat Adelaide on Sunday. Can you believe that? We've got a game on Sunday. So, thanks for tuning in. Player ratings video will come out next, and we move on to Adelaide. Go the Mighty Blues.